Hello everyone and welcome back to the University of Knights. As we are into year 2 now, classes begin in September, where we are almost. And yeah, we're onwards to building the biggest university for knighthood there ever has been, I guess. Profit is rolling in a bit more now, so we have more students, of course, so 12,000 credits it is. 3 teachers should be fine. Of course, since we're in year 2 now, I could have a look if we have year 2 night school teaching skills. So the level 2 one here that we have, Adam Binge. Let's get this guy out here as well, so he's going to help them with the jousting. Hopefully. Let's just check it out. We also could have a jousting tournament. A bit too early for that, I think. But now that we have the right teacher, we hopefully go for that. Alright, we got now 2 years of students, right? So year 2 and year 1 students. Mixing up things up a bit here. Next invasion is gone, so 10,000 credits we get out of that. So this is helping a bit, right? That credit influx that we have from finishing those missions. We should also provide now a bit more amenities for the students. That would be a shower room, for example, that we can have. And I think there was something else in this area that we needed. A student union, then just fine. I guess that's it for now though, right? So only the shower. We could have this right next to the bathroom, or we could have it then somewhere here. So that we still have room for something else, that we don't need that many showers. I think at least, right? So let's just give us a bunch here, and then also on the other side. That's already 11,000. Everything is so expensive these days. Definitely some locker and some towel holder. There you go. And then perhaps here as well. And one student needs a records cubicle. Oh, there's a new cubicle that we need now. I'm going to hurry up. Let's add some washing bins here too. And then a normal. Yeah, that's a level 3 shower room then already right next to my dormitory. So those people can go showering and then right to bed. Nice profit, so 10,000 in addition, thanks to having some better learning skills now. And also here we do need the new cubicle. Do we need to purchase this one from scratch? Or has it actually been unlocked already? That's the computer. There's the rack. What, really? They need newspaper, magazines and doodling in the margins? Okay. So they do need this new desk here then as well. Let's add one here because it's a pretty big desk. And one on that side. That should be fine. Though I can see that the library is getting a bit small now. For this year it's going to be fine, but we will need to have a better space for the library soon. We could have our own building for that, by the way. That sounds pretty good, I think. Here, for example, having a library building. Alright, and we do have 24,000. Can we afford now? First of all, we do need more of these guys here. They're heavily used, so let's have them on that side. Not reachable? Okay, unfortunately, this seems like a bug. I cannot build anything in this area anymore, right? Even though we are in the Battlegrounds building menu and nothing is buildable in here. Perhaps because we made this one bigger and now we have that, so I probably will need to sell it for 35,000. This is though very bad, as this of course is the class, right? There is no battleground now, so we do need to hurry up here. I hope that no other damage has been done to this. Let's just check it out. Making it bigger, right? And then we have the normal one, this one. Make it 2 times now. That's 35,000. And then we have this one there for the advanced ones. That's 48,000. And then we do have these guys here, the dummies. They are actually being used quite heavily, so we should add a few of them. Right, and then also some archery. There you go, that's a level 7 jousting ground now. And this seems to be working now, right? Hopefully it does work for the future. Lots of medical cases. Profit is still rolling in a bit. Perfect, and they go back to their classes. No jousting yet, unfortunately. We'll just see about that. And I guess we also will need more teachers then. Very cute animations overall. I love that. And they also learn some courtly manners. Right, there's a queue of 5 people now waiting for the Omni Cure. Can I add a second one?
Students are reminded to find themselves.
Item already placed. Can we only have one per room then? It seems. This might be limited to only one. Yeah, it's already placed. Let's add some benches there in front of it. By the way, we can have different colors of these benches, right? So some blue ones, for example. And the same goes for the tuition. So there is a bit more demand here right now.
Do you want to learn better?
And those people can sit in front of it then and wait.
Wonder. How do we do that?
Environment, there is a Meat Wizard promotion happening. Profit is good. Night School Open Day Student Score Assessment. So a group of prospective students are interested in night school and hoping to visit the campus. They can do this if they want to. And then we just have demands for items that I'm not going to do right now because we need to wait on the money there. I think we're going to need a second room here. This is too big. We can only place one of these in here. Right, so not several of them.
Letting in a little light and valuable knowledge. Try it for a week and see the results for yourself.
Students are reminded to be in
Let's also plan the student lounge parties there. So for this year, we still have, for example, the Easter stuff happening. That I would make on a repeat event year until there is a class actually happening. But for now, it should be fine. That's 4,000 for this party. And then we're going for an, let's just see, almost end of year party here at the beginning of June. There is a bit of a slot available there. Let's also repeat this on a yearly basis. Do we have some females now? It looks like it. Ursula. Blush. She's an assistant though. What? My staff is using the shower rooms too. Interesting, interesting. Friendships are being made. Perfect. No romantic relations though. And yes, this room here is being used quite heavily, so probably need to expand even further. So this whole area is probably going to be a battleground soon, a battlefield. And jousting is also happening now. So that's the advanced area. And huzzah. You dealt quite elegantly with my knights, so the next invasion is over again. Bit of profit, 13,000, and we also get 10,000 out of this invasion there once more. So we had 57,000. That actually makes it possible to purchase some stuff again, I think. One of them would be another theater, as we are also coming to the next year then. It's getting a bit busier here, so I would really like to add that. And then we can still have another one then. Adding us to level 7. Perfect. That's a bit more coin again, so we can upgrade the next classes then. Computer cubicle is still required in the library. Oh, it's really dense in here now. I will need a bigger library then for sure now for the next year.
I've been feeling a bit lost, you know.
And I'm probably also going to need another teacher. Let's add it one with a knight level skills too.
Foundation.
And there's also a Meat Wizard report that was half successful for now. As we're adding more items, then of course it gets a bit better. Alright, and since we have the a student union would be possible now, I think. Let's just check it out. Student union lounge, 5,000. This needs to be a big building, as we know, because... Oh, and one student needs a dragon tower for assignment. What is that? Let's go with that for now. A dragon tower? Is it that one here? Etiquette training. That's a room, requires research. Dragon tower, 20,000 it would cost. But we do need a research lab for that first. So I would need another building soon, where I can then have my researching done as well. I'm going to make this area a bit smaller for now. The students area, that was quite easy, right? So we only needed to move the wall a bit further up, because then this gives me room for a library, a big one. It should be central, so I would like to have this a bit closer to everything else. 48,000. It's getting really packed in there about all these rooms, and this is just not working out then for us anymore. So a good library area here should be fine. And another challenge has been completed, a bit of money coming in there. So let's just hope that this works out the way I imagine it. Oh, okay, it doesn't. We can't expand this room, or we can't expand this one there. I do need to make this different. I think we could just expand this one the normal way, right? Like this. And have then one room here and an own entrance, a side entrance for the library. Then we have a little entrance here for the library then, and here there is still the main entrance for that building. Just try this out. Perfect. So there we have that. And then I can have my student union area here, right? That uses that space here still. With a bar. And with some chairs to sit on. And probably also something to play with. There you go, and a jukebox to have some fun as well on the dance floor. Dart. And then we will have a big stage then as well, right? But those big stages are huge, so I'm going to wait for that a bit. It's also way too expensive for my taste right now. And here we can have the student union parties then, the SU party, probably by the end of the year, so people get a nice happiness boost before they leave, even though I think this is not the best idea. There is no other... Nah, let's not have any party there for now. I don't need that boost at the end of the year. I think not. Right, so that is that. We do need an assistant though for the student union. Someone that is good at entertaining. So makes people happy and entertained. Iron Beast is doing that job. And then we have this whole area now for big nice library, right? So like that. There's the entrance. Then the receptionist. And then the rest. However, I'm not going to build it yet, because this would deplete our money completely, and I don't want that. But now we have it done for the next year, because there's more students coming in again. So this is pretty important then to have. Profit, very slow, or very low with all that investment. That was clear. What do you want? Artillery is required for this guy. Artillery requires some research there again, that we don't have yet. So I really do need my researching. This is then, since we get rid of the library there, I will have some additional room then. Boy, but it's really tight. I don't have that much money. Researching is very expensive again. And I might squeeze research in for now here, because we just really need it. And, oh, I cannot even afford it. 40,000. That's harsh. And the year is over once more. Let's have a quick look at what is expecting us. So 73% chance, 25% continue, 25 actually continue, so no one failed. That's good. Fail would be very bad for us, since they pay more. So we do get now year 3 students, year 2 students, and year 1 students then at the beginning of next year. Let's manage the courses there, so we can upgrade once more to the next level. We could now also get us a second course then in, right? So one that is a bit easier here. So general knowledge would be something. With that, we could mix up the students on the campus and thus also get some females in perhaps. So something where there's not that many females. I think this, you know, the nights are usually lots of males only. Gastronomy, for example, but something that fits together with it. So internet history does not, general knowledge probably kind of. Right, so yeah, something like that. Gastronomy might actually be the best one next to it. Let's apply the changes at least. So I cannot afford anything else though, and I certainly cannot afford to have more students for now. So this is level 3 already. That's going to be quite a lot of students, and we can really start the next year then right away. And we will also need another round then, a battleground, right, for this year. So let's just go for it. This is where, once again, we need to spend our money on. And this is going to be then right behind it. We can have several of them, by the looks of it. Let's make this, and then let's make it bigger again. I hope there's no problem again when we make this one bigger. We do need a second battleground now because we got now 3 years of students, and there is going to be some overlapping here with the classes, right? So another battleground popping up here out of nowhere is the more important thing. So let's add some archery ranges there as well. And we cannot afford more really. These buildings are extremely expensive. So let's just go with that for now. That's 35,000 there again. Let's have a path going all over there. I think I'm using this one there. Perfect. This one is then the entrance here. Right, and for ornaments, of course, we have plenty of time than later. Right now, I really need to focus on that. So now we have the classes again. Perfect. I will definitely need another teacher once more for year 1 then perhaps. Right, so then can teach something. And since the beginning of the year, it's also a good idea to start with the party schedule now. So as we can see, the August, there's not enough time. Okay, we cannot do this, but in the beginning of October, we can have a nice party this year. And then in April and June, there are parties again. And then there's the SU party that we can have. That's 8,000. Let's plan this ahead as for December as well. So end of the year, big party then. So right into classes of January, we do have the boosts then here as well working. Perfect. So that's that. Nice profit of 16,000. Yeah, I could add flower beds as the game advises, but unfortunately, I just can't do that for now. I also need to save up for the library, since that's being heavily used then soon. And then having also the room there for the private tuition available. And of course, there's the whole food thing. We still need more food. And I think now we can go with the ramen shop and stuff like that, because we have enough students now, enough customers to pay off the assistant that is required of this. So lots of things that we need to do right now. And not enough money. We still need more private tuition. Really, I can't do that. We just need to wait. You want to drink something? There is a drinking machine. Perhaps I can still add something else. And yeah, should we start with a coffee? Could start with a coffee. Now, let's not do this. I can't afford it really. Could go with a second drinking machine. And down here we would have then the smoothie kiosk. That's good. 100 kudosh points. We can afford that. Let's go ahead with the smoothie. We can have this outside, right? Here by the tables there. And then I do need an assistant for that. That is Speedy. There you go. For the smoothie, so people can drink something. I think we can pay them off now with the money that we make here out of that. Alright, as we can see, quite some stuff happening. I think we actually need a third theater as well. So there we got the level 1s now, right? So they're just leveling up to 2. That's the year 1 students. Right over here we have then also year 1 students. Quite a lot of them, it seems. While the year 2s are out here, and that's even year 3. So they're working on their jousting skills. And here we probably have then the year 2 ones that are training battle. Yeah, that's right. Year 2 is here right now. So it's going to separate now, of course, right? So once year 1 is done here, they go to the battlefields, and the year 2 go back to the theater and stuff like that, training. And yeah, I think also here we do lack space. So this is definitely a bit harder than it used to in the previous missions, because we now have so much space requirements and so big, big buildings like this one here. But the profit is rolling in. 25,000 we made. And this student is really unhappy right now. Medical issue. Alright, but we don't have a problem here with the medical area, so she hopefully goes there. And level 9 on the campus. Perfect. Getting a few more coins in, so we can upgrade as well. I do need more teacher skill. Crazy. Let's go with the level 3 one as well. For teaching. And we have 43,000, so I think it's now time to really add a beautiful big library that is going to stay then for quite some time. That would be over here, right? Then we just need the entrance, receptionist desk, and also with one more bookshelf. And then of course we use the night school bookcases only. These boost the learning power of 5%.
Unattended sandwiches will be eaten by me.
Let's not add too many of that right now. Poor, they're expensive. We do need some normal study cubicles. They're not that expensive, at least. And then also, as we've learned, some computer cubicles as well. So this is wanted by the students. Let's also add some of them here.
Intruders on campus. You know what to do.
Some 4, and then we do need these records cubicles as well. Let's have them on the wall here. Let's add some 3 to that, so they can properly learn things. But that's 4,000 again each. That's it already. Since I'm really close to level 6, let's just add a bin or some sort. And that's level 6 already. Perfect. The good library for now, right? So we're going to make this full, but there is now more space than before. And with that, I can finally get rid of this library here. That brings in some money again. That's 33,000. Very good. And with that, we have more room for private tuition, for example, that I can add because it's needed. That's another one, as long as we have the teachers, that is. And that's another one then. Right. And for the library, let's also add some, I don't know, some... We could have some ornaments here, some tables where people can sit around and chat. Not that many items that we have yet. A bookworm. That is fitting. We could have the bookworm right in front of it. That is some ornaments here. Leveling up the plot with that. Very good. And also as an entrance, this one. Can we merge this one kind of like... There was a bookworm that we can click up. So if you can find them, you get a bit of coin out of it and some achievements. And then perhaps on the left and right, there's a walking sign that was actually wanted, so we can have this one here. Right, with that also leveling up the plot there and also our attractiveness level, which is really low by now, so we should do something there. Okay, we're at 56,000, so I think we can afford now our researching. Researcher lab in the student area for now, unfortunately. Can I squeeze in that door here, please? There it is, perfect. So that we can have that one there, that's 40,000. It's really expensive, those things. We do need a computer desk. But that's going to allow us to have a bit of researching then now, perfect. And with that... Oh, campus level 10 as well, so some coins we get in. Also another invasion is over, so it's getting quite busy as we can see. And we can now start a new project. And we do have something there that we need to make. The dragon tower, right? That would be something. This unlocks this building here. Ever since Count Theodore Spiral invented the spiral staircase, climbing up towers has been an important part of knightly culture. And that we can do with that. Let's go ahead. Of course, we still need now a teacher that is into researching. I don't have anyone yet. So that's not going to happen. We do need to wait for an applicant, but now that I have the researching, they should pop up then as well. Alright, you want what? Textbook cubicle. You don't have one? We don't have textbook cubicles. That one there. Let's add them too. Perfect. Leveling up the library there once more. $10,000 in profit. That was also not so bad. Could be better, of course. But I think things are starting to roll in now then. And next applicant is 4 days. Then we'll see if we can get a researcher. And we will also need a training room soon. We could actually have the training room over there. There is room. 22,000. Let's just check this out if we can go for a training room. Nope, we cannot. It's 40,000. Why are these basic buildings so expensive? Now profit is at 20,000, perfect, and 2 new students apply for the university thanks to a very successful open day. This class is over. Let's just check out if we have any needs here, any things that are... We have 40,000 by the way, so we could go into training now soon. Going to wait another year. February classes are starting, and as we can see, that library is already pretty busy now. Very good. Also, these things are getting better here. Entertainment. Taking quite some time until we have all the basic buildings ready. Some invaders again, that's some money. Yeah, and they want the dragon tower. That's absolutely required.
Not to ask questions.
So where are they? Can we see them? We do have a very skilled janitor who takes care of them. There it is. Right, profit is rolling in once more. We have the coin now. Let's go for a staff training room. We have the space for that. Come on, really? It's too small. We don't have the space. I would need more money again for a building. Probably over here then. So this is a building then for researching and staff training and whatnot. Okay. There we would have more plot then, more land. But that's really far away then from the main building. That one is a bit closer than here. But yeah, we still have room, of course, for this one there. All right, the invasion is over. That's 10,000. I gladly take that. And I'm going to add training for now here. That should be big enough. There you go. Only for now, right? So we are going to move this then again. These are really big items. Let's just add some ornaments there to level 3 at least. 40,000, yep. And with that we can now start the training on some of them. So we can either improve their skills or we can also give them the... add a new skill, and that would be then the researching. There you go. And also the level 1 ones we can then upgrade to level 2. And there, the cool thing is, it's just queuing them up for doing this, right? And once they have time, they just do it then themselves automatically. Another 2,000 there. Right, so that's quite a lot of training. And another thing, we probably will get rid of this one here now, of the medical one, and build 2 medical ones instead, because it's just... there's just not enough here, right? Since we only can have 1 of them per room. I'm going to make one with, yeah, also a few medical files then here. A plant in between, perhaps. Right, that's level 3 one already. That's fine. 28,000, and I can now then copy this one into this plot there and have 2 of them working. But they're expensive, yep. Alright, profit, yep, 18,000. A bit too much litter there on the ground too, so I'm going to add another janitor now, a speedy one that can also do maintenance. We already have one for security, so let's go with Lauren haircut. Poor personal hygiene, but it's still fine. Very close to level 11. Ah, there it is. Level 11 campus. Some more coin again. And we could start thinking about another course now that we can start entirely and upgrading the existing one, right? But we'll just see about that. Also, we are getting the first knights now to level B+, and then we just need to work a bit on the attractiveness level. Since we have the coin, we could invest then into some more ornaments now. And of course, we still need way more space overall. But so far so good. Coming close to end of year 2. Stay tuned.